Chaos erupted at Incheon International Airport today as thousands of fans and media swarmed the terminal to catch a glimpse of Jin, the eldest member of BTS, departing for Milan. The 32-year-old superstar is en route to Italy to attend Gucci's highly anticipated Spring-Summer 2026 fashion show during Milan Fashion Week, marking yet another milestone in his role as the brand's global ambassador. The atmosphere at the airport was nothing short of electrifying. From the moment Jin arrived, crowds of armies surged forward, filling every corner of the departure hall. Security struggled to maintain order as the idol, dressed in a sleek black jacket, cap, and crossbody bag, made his way through the gates. Despite the overwhelming scene, Jin remained calm and poised, flashing a polite smile as fans screamed his name and raised their phones to capture the moment. Social media exploded almost instantly. Within minutes, hashtags such as #JinxGucciSS26 and #SafeFlightJin began trending worldwide, with live videos of the scene garnering millions of views. Fans praised his understated yet stylish look, pointing out his longer hair and effortless elegance. One post described him as the definition of luxury and simplicity, while another noted that Gucci could not have chosen a better face for Milan. Industry insiders see Jin's presence at Milan Fashion Week as a defining moment in the growing relationship between K-pop and high fashion. His ambassadorship with Gucci, announced in 2024, has already proven lucrative for the Italian luxury house, with campaigns featuring Jin consistently selling out product lines in record time. His participation in Milan underscores not just his personal influence, but also the expanding cultural footprint of BTS as global icons. As Gucci prepares to unveil its Spring-Summer 2026 collection, expectations are high that Jin's appearance will once again dominate both fashion headlines and K-pop discourse. The brand's emphasis on blending heritage with contemporary innovation mirrors Jin's own trajectory, an artist who respects tradition while breaking new ground as a solo performer and cultural figure. Though no official details have been revealed about Jin's role at the show, speculation is rampant that he will be seated in the coveted front row, alongside some of the biggest names in global entertainment. Regardless of where he sits, the anticipation is clear. Jin's presence alone is enough to elevate Milan Fashion Week to an entirely new level of global relevance. As the aircraft carrying him to Italy departed, fans remained outside Incheon Airport, chanting his name and waving banners in the evening air. It was a vivid reminder that wherever Jin goes, he does not travel alone. He carries the collective devotion of millions, transforming even an airport departure into an international spectacle. All eyes now turn to Milan, where the stage is set not just for Gucci's Spring-Summer 2026 collection, but for Jin's defining moment as a global fashion icon. While Milan Fashion Week is known for drawing Hollywood elites, supermodels, and international designers, industry insiders believe Jin's appearance could eclipse them all. His dual identity as both a music superstar and Gucci's ambassador grants him an unprecedented spotlight that few others can rival. Fashion critics are already predicting that Jin's presence will generate more media coverage than some of the runway debuts themselves. In an industry where front-row seats are traditionally dominated by Hollywood A-listers, the sight of a K-pop idol, particularly one with Jin's cultural influence, signals a seismic shift in fashion's hierarchy of power. This is not just about a celebrity endorsement. It's about the merging of two global empires, BTS and Gucci. The timing could not be more symbolic. With BTS set to reunite for a new album and world tour in spring 2026, Jin's Milan appearance acts as a preview of the group's re-emergence on the world stage. His ability to command international attention single-handedly only heightens anticipation for the full return of BTS, proving that even during their individual activities, the group's impact continues to resonate worldwide. Whether he is seated next to Hollywood's brightest stars, spotted backstage with Gucci's creative team, or photographed on the streets of Milan, Jin's every move will be dissected, celebrated, and immortalized across global media. And if history is any indication, his presence will not only enhance Gucci's show but redefine the cultural relevance of Milan Fashion Week itself. One thing is clear: this is no longer just about Jin attending a fashion show. It is about Jin embodying the convergence of music, fashion, and culture in a way that resonates across continents. When the lights dim and Gucci unveils its latest collection, the question on everyone's lips may not be about the clothes at all, but about the man who has become the face of a generation. As Milan prepares for its grandest spectacle, the world waits with bated breath. Will Jin simply attend Gucci's showcase, or will he rewrite what it means to be the centerpiece of global fashion? Judging by the frenzy at Incheon airport, the answer may already be clear. Jin is not just a guest at Milan Fashion Week. He is its main event. The countdown to Milan Fashion Week has officially become the countdown to Jin. As much as Gucci's Spring/Summer 2026 collection promises to showcase the brand's artistic direction, it is Jin's arrival that has ignited a level of global anticipation rarely seen in the fashion world. Fans are already mobilizing in Europe, with reports of ARMY traveling from across the continent to Milan in hopes of catching even the briefest glimpse of their idol. Hotels near the venue are experiencing unusual spikes in bookings, while local media outlets in Italy are preparing special coverage for what they describe as the K-pop moment in Milan. Fashion insiders suggest that Jin could very well become the headline of the season, outshining not just fellow celebrities, but even the runway itself. His ability to blur the lines between music, culture, and luxury fashion is precisely why Gucci entrusted him as their global ambassador. Unlike traditional celebrity endorsements that fade after season, Jin's partnership with the brand has become a cultural movement, uniting millions of fans worldwide under the same aesthetic. The buzz extends beyond fashion. Cultural analysts in Seoul, Paris, and New York are framing Jin's Milan journey as proof of K-pop's unstoppable influence on global industries. For years, the Western market defined the rules of fame, but Jin's trajectory has turned the tables. His name alone commands digital traffic, his image can move markets, and his mere presence can transform an event into a global spectacle. This, experts argue, is not just star power, it is soft power at its peak. And yet, behind all the glamour, Jin remains grounded. His calm demeanor at Incheon airport, bag slung over his shoulder, reminded the world that beneath the Gucci suits and flashing lights, he is still Kim Seokjin, a man of humility, resilience, and quiet charm. That balance between larger-than-life celebrity and deeply human authenticity is what makes his journey so compelling. Fans are not just watching an idol. They are witnessing a man who continues to grow, inspire, and redefine what it means to be a global figure. As the world turns its gaze toward Milan, one truth is undeniable. Jin does not simply attend events, he transforms them. When he steps into Gucci's showcase, it won't just be another Fashion Week highlight. It will be a cultural moment, a page in history, and perhaps the beginning of a new standard where K-pop idols are no longer guests in luxury's house, but co-architects of its future. From Seoul to Milan, from ARMY to fashion critics, the message is clear. Jin is not walking into Milan Fashion Week as a participant. He is walking in as the headline, the heartbeat, and the history in the making. The magnitude of Jin's departure has already shifted conversations within both entertainment and fashion circles. Analysts in Europe predict that his Milan appearance will not only bring unprecedented attention to Gucci, but also set a new record in digital impressions for any Milan Fashion Week event. Marketing experts highlight how previous Gucci campaigns featuring Jin generated spikes in sales across Asia and Europe, and Milan may serve as the brand's boldest statement yet. That K-pop, through Jin, is not merely participating in luxury fashion, it is leading it. The implications stretch further than brand endorsements. Jin's presence in Milan is being described as a cultural bridge, merging two worlds once seen as separate, the high fashion elite of Europe and the passionate fan culture of K-pop. Unlike traditional celebrities, Jin carries with him the energy of ARMY, a global fanbase whose collective mobilization is powerful enough to trend hashtags, boost campaigns, and even influence global media coverage in real time. For Milan, a city renowned for centuries of artistry and design, Jin's attendance adds a new dimension. Local Italian press has already begun framing him as the Asian ambassador of elegance, acknowledging that his influence transcends regional markets. Social commentators in Seoul argue that this moment is a reversal of history. Once, Asian stars sought validation on Western stages. Now, it is Western institutions like Milan Fashion Week that seek validation through stars like Jin. But what sets Jin apart is not only his influence, it is the narrative of resilience he carries. After completing 18 months of military service, many wondered if his career momentum would wane. Instead, he returned stronger, securing ambassadorships, topping charts with his solo music, and winning prestigious awards, including his recent triumph at the 2025 The Fact Music Awards.